I've been in the first tee almost 9 years. I got lost coming home one day and I walked through the golf course and I said, can I play with the rest of the kids? And they was like, sure, come on.
So the mission of the First Tee is to impact young people through the game of golf. We have classes here at Clifton Park and all the other 5 municipal courses in Baltimore City. So we use golf as the vehicle to drive the life skills that we teach in each class.
What the First Tee has been really good about it, and it's one of the things that we continue with as we grow and develop as an organization, is understanding that this is a lifetime relationship that we build with these young men and young women.
I started when I was 6. So I went out to the driving range with my dad. I was so young, so I was like, it only went about 10 yards, but like I loved it, and I wanted to continue playing it.
Without the First Tee, she wouldn't have been able to be afforded the opportunities that she's had. It's not just about golf, it's about life values and just being a good person.
I was walking around Clifton Park with some of my friends, and that's when we was walking around finding golf balls, and that's when we were getting chased by the ranger. And we came past the First Tee area and we seen Coach Matt.
And Matt Bassler went over, talked to the kids and asked them, hey, would you be interested in learning more about golf? Charles Blount is now a 17-year-old young man that has, a great grade point average, I think 3.6, and he's going to be going off to represent the First Tee of Greater Baltimore at Pebble Beach for the Pure Insurance event out there in September.
I guess the First Tee helped me with more confidence and become more respectful and more courteous to people.
They're learning way more than golf, and they're learning more about life and about success going forward. Honesty, integrity, perseverance, confidence, these are things that happen in every round of golf and also happen in life.
What we've done that differentiates us as one of the top chapters out of 170 in the country is we've made it a year-round program to keep our kids engaged.
So we're celebrating 10 years here at Clifton Park, having our Constellation Learning Center. This learning center has impacted over 900 kids over the last 10 years.
We couldn't be more proud looking back to see from the humble beginnings where we started to where the First Tee has taken it today. And when you look at all the corporate support and personal support from people in the community, we couldn't be more proud.
These kids aren't looking at college when they're coming into our program. They're looking at this is a safe space. They're changing their trajectory through these programs.
I got denied from Morgan for the fall 2016. I talked to Matt and I talked to a couple other people, and they told me to write a letter to the president, and which is what I did. So the president found my email so compelling that he brought me in for a meeting. He got to know who I was, I got to know who he was, and he granted me special admissions permission.
We have kids at Morgan, we have kids at BCC, we have kids at the University of Maryland. We're looking for corporate partners that want to help change the trajectory of the kids within their community that one day may work for their company.
Anybody that really wants to provide support to the First Tee, it could be with presence, it could be a volunteer coach, it could be donating equipment. There's no act of kindness or no gift that's too small or too big. And honestly, once you come out and see any of our programming and you see how these kids light up when they're exposed to the game, you understand from the start that you're being so impactful, in any way, shape, or form. You can help out and make a difference.
I try to focus on my game as much as I can. Of course, school is number one because I want to be a nurse, but my plan A is to be a professional golfer and get on the LPGA.